What is the difference between a stressful morning and a successful one? It's not about waking up at 5 a.m., and it's not about a perfect routine.
Exactly. It's about small, intentional steps that anyone can do. Welcome to the Everyday English Podcast, where today we unlock the power of your morning.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Everyday English Podcast, your place for calm, practical English and daily life conversation. I'm Emily.
And I'm James. We're really happy to have you here with us, whether you're making breakfast, getting ready for work, or still sitting in bed with your coffee. This is a good place for you.
Exactly. Today, we're going to talk about something that can change your mornings and your whole day, the habits of successful people. Not the perfect Instagram routines, but real, simple habits that anyone can start right now.
Yeah, mornings are powerful. How you spend the first hour can set the tone for your energy, focus, and even your motivation. And don't worry, it doesn't need to be complicated or take too much time.
Right. Even small habits, done consistently, can make a big difference. Today, we'll explore morning routines that help people feel energized, organized, and ready to achieve their goals, and how you can include English practice too.
So grab your tea, coffee, or maybe just a deep breath. And let's dive into the morning habits of successful people, step by step, in a way you can start using today.
James, how was your morning today? Did you wake up early or hit the snooze button like me? I always struggle to get up on time sometimes.
I woke up a little late too, made a quick coffee and tried to plan my day, but 10 minutes disappeared checking my phone again.
I know that feeling. 1 minute scrolling and suddenly the morning is gone. Mornings can be sleepy, busy, and a little chaotic.
Exactly. Yes, and even a small start can make a big difference. Today, I wrote one thing I'm grateful for. It felt calm and helped me focus.
Yes, that tiny moment really matters. Many of our listeners feel the same. You can sit with coffee, still waking up, and choose a small action.
Absolutely. It doesn't need to be complicated. Listen to a podcast, write a sentence, or just take a deep breath. Small steps can change your day.
Mornings are like a blank page. Your mind is fresh, the world is quiet. You can choose calm and focus or distractions and stress.
Yes, choosing distractions happens to everyone, but one small intentional action gives your morning a boost. It can be listening, writing, or even breathing.
Exactly. 5 minutes of calm, mindful action can make you feel ready and confident. Many times we say, I'll start later, and later never comes.
True. That's why small intentional actions are so powerful. Even if your morning is short, one small thing repeated builds habits. Little by little, you feel more ready.
That's what successful people do. Small habits every morning, repeated over time. Listen, speak one sentence, write a thought, review what you learned. Small, but strong.
Yes, and you don't need a perfect morning. You don't need to wake up at 5 a.m. or have a fancy desk. Just use the time you have and give your morning a calm start.
And remember, you are not alone. Everyone has slow or messy mornings. Every day is a new chance to start fresh and do one small thing to improve.
For example, while making coffee or getting ready, you can listen to a short English podcast or write one sentence about your plans today. Small steps like these are easy to do.
Yes, and the key is to use your real time wisely. Don't wait for a quiet hour or a perfect schedule. You can fit English practice into your normal morning, like on the train, in the kitchen, or while brushing your teeth.
Absolutely. Real-life mornings are not perfect, but they are full of opportunities. The way you use even 10 to 15 minutes every day can slowly improve your English and make you feel more confident.
James, do you remember Mia? She's a listener who wanted to improve her English but had very busy evenings. Work, family, and tiredness made it almost impossible for her to study after work.
Yes, exactly. She felt frustrated because every evening she promised herself, I'll practice later. but later never came. She needed a new plan that fit her real life.
So she decided to use her mornings differently. She set her alarm a few minutes earlier and listened to a short English podcast while on the train. That was her first step.
Surprised and impressed. After a few days, she added one more thing. She wrote 3 simple sentences about her day in English while waiting for work to start. Just a little writing practice, but it made a big difference.
Yes, it was her small morning routine. Listening, writing, and slowly speaking to herself. No fancy desk or long study sessions, just real actions she could do in her real morning.
And you know what? With a smile, after a few weeks, Mia noticed changes. She could answer customers more confidently and didn't panic when someone spoke fast in English. Little by little, her skills improved.
Exactly. Her story shows that small, consistent habits in the morning can really build your English over time. Even short moments, like 10 to 15 minutes, add up when you do them every day.
Absolutely. The key is to make it realistic, simple, and repeated. Real-life mornings can become a tiny classroom if you use them intentionally, just like Mia did.
So now let's talk about practical steps you can take every morning to improve your English. We can divide it into 4 simple parts: listen, speak, write, and review. These are small actions, but when you do them every day, they add up to big progress.
Exactly. First, listen. You can listen to a short podcast, an English song, or even an audio lesson while making coffee, preparing breakfast, or brushing your teeth. Your brain is fresh in the morning, so it absorbs new words and phrases more easily.
Yes, and listening doesn't have to take a long time. Even 5 or 10 minutes can help you get used to the sound of English, learn new words naturally, and feel more confident as the day starts. The key is to make it part of your real life, like on the train, in the kitchen, or while doing small chores.
Next is speak. Encouragingly, repeat a few sentences you hear, describe your plans, or talk to yourself about what you want to do today. Speaking in the morning trains your mouth and tongue to remember English, and you can practice without anyone judging you.
Yes, think of speaking as a mini gym for your mouth. Even saying 1 or 2 sentences about your day, your goals, or what you're grateful for can build confidence. The more you speak, the easier it becomes to use English naturally later in conversations.
You can also try to talk about small details like what you ate for breakfast or what you see on your way to work. This makes speaking practical and connected to real life. Little moments become a big part of your learning if you use them every day.
Third, write. Take a few minutes to write simple sentences about your plans, your dreams, or how you feel. Don't worry about grammar or perfection. The goal is to think in English and organize your thoughts.
Writing in the morning helps clear your mind and prepare for the day. You can write in a notebook, on your phone, or even on a sticky note. When you write, your brain connects the words to your real life, which makes learning stronger and longer lasting.
Yes, and writing can be short but meaningful. Just 3 or 4 sentences are enough. You can describe yesterday, plan today, or notice your feelings. It helps you be mindful, stay calm, and start the day with purpose.
Finally, review. Look back at yesterday's new words, phrases, or sentences. Even 5 to 10 minutes of reviewing can help your memory and make it easier to use English naturally. Small repetition every morning builds long-term skills.
Reviewing helps your brain remember words with feelings and situations, not just translations. You can recall a word, make your own sentence, and practice it. Over time, these tiny steps make a huge difference.
Yes, and you can do review anywhere, while having tea, walking to work, or waiting for the bus. The idea is to make it realistic and simple. Consistent small steps done every day slowly make your English stronger.
So remember, listen, speak, write, review. You don't need long hours or perfect mornings. Just small, repeated actions done in real-life moments will quietly improve your English and your confidence.
Absolutely. And when you combine all 4 steps each morning, even in short amounts of time, your skills grow, your confidence grows, and your day starts with energy. Real-life mornings can become your English classroom if you use them intentionally, just like Lily did.
So let's finish with some motivation. Remember, small steps add up. Each little action you take in the morning, listening, speaking, writing, reviewing, may seem small, but over time they create big results in your English and confidence.
Absolutely. And every morning is a fresh start. Even if yesterday was messy or you didn't do any English, today gives you another chance. You can begin again, just for 10 minutes, and that's enough to keep moving forward.
Yes, being intentional is very important. Make small choices on purpose. Choose your podcast instead of scrolling. Write a few sentences instead of watching one more video. And speak a little instead of staying silent. Those choices quietly build your future.
Exactly. Think about Mia. She didn't change everything at once. She made small, intentional choices each morning, and now her English and confidence are growing steadily. You can do the same in your life.
So don't worry about perfection. Focus on consistency and purpose. Small steps, taken every day, add up to real change. And every morning is an opportunity to start fresh.
And the key is to enjoy the process. Chuckle, celebrate each tiny success, even if it's just writing one sentence or listening for 5 minutes. That feeling of achievement builds energy and makes you want to keep going.
Yes, and each small success motivates the next step. Maybe tomorrow you'll listen a little longer or speak one more sentence. It's a gentle, natural way to grow without stress or pressure.
So today, take your first small step. Pick one part of your morning. Try listening, speaking, writing, or reviewing, and see how it feels. Your English journey starts with tiny actions repeated every day, just like Mia.
Exactly. Your mornings are powerful. Use them intentionally, take small steps, start fresh, and slowly, day by day, your English and confidence will grow. You've got this.
Thank you for spending your morning with us today. We hope you feel inspired to try one small step in your own morning routine. Remember, even a few minutes make a difference over time.
Yes, and don't forget, you're not alone on this journey. We are here with you, and every little step you take builds your confidence and improves your English. Keep going, little by little.
If you enjoyed this episode, please like it and subscribe to our Everyday English podcast. That way you won't miss any new episodes, tips, or stories that help you grow your English every day.
Absolutely. And if you want to keep learning, check out our other videos and podcasts. There are many episodes about daily life English, motivation, and small habits that help you practice real English naturally.
Yes, take your time, enjoy the process, and remember, small steps, fresh start, and intentional choices can make a big difference. We'll see you in the next episode.
See you next time. Keep listening, speaking, writing, and reviewing. Your mornings can be your best time to grow, and we'll be here walking with you every step of the way.